And so, Tom Sorsen, Jim Riley, Joe Zilla, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perdita Quinlan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Amphibious Spaceman, Ellery's, Global Knight, Jim Hall, Bill DeVault, Doug King. Perlita. Okay, Perlita, supposed butterfly. They're building you, Perlita, Bernard LaChance, Ellery's, DJ Dave, Perlita, and Harry. They're building you guys' Google based upon your guys' all supposed seeing wisdom and knowledge of the earth. But they know that the group of you, more than once, 3 or 4 times with your cover-up with certain companies, committed rape, murder, and molestation, and mutilation, and kidnappings for them. So, all those families in the military, and the police, and the firefighters, and the doctors, and Apple, Intel, Google, Microsoft, Oracle, IBM, who else? IHS, Lockheed, all those people, those families that the group of you smashed until a fag, all-American, get to prove something about you, Perlita, Dave, 3-time liars, to in your Google, Carney, Ghetto Life, that you're the murderers as they build it up. Okay, Perlita, Karen, Don, it's not yours. It never was. But within your own supposed wisdom and knowledge and proof against me, they'll build it, but you look like fucking morons. Okay? Too bad atheism doesn't work like you guys think it does. So Red Randy, Red Gordon, and you guys' thievery, that's why you look stupid as fuck. And that's what you'll always be. Bitted out, zero wave, in the allegiance to Ellery, the Robo Knight, the cross, all this stuff that never belonged to you. You're a rapist, Robo Rapist Knight. Red Randy, Red Gordon, that's why they flagged you that way, murderers. So you get to be the ones picking street, Jamaica Street, to look like fools with that group of people with your leadership of the Intelliman, the bitted bat for blue boy boxes. Bernard LaChance LaCarney, you're a rapist and a murderer. That's why I said those families, those men, and those people, they realize some things too. And they set it in to prove that that's what you guys will be. So yes, Perlita, okay, you supposedly won, but you're going to be ghetto life rapist and murderer and spoiled fag thief of LGBT. So they'll build it for you. But in the future, you're going to be Team Dumbfuck with Harry and Bernard and the Robo Knight and their bullshit. With Bernard LaChance, the inbreed of LaCarney, and across the nation. So now they can prove this line, the Midwest, and the East Coast. Okay, Negroes, everybody? You didn't win. You look stupid for the premise of war that you guys used to take over computer systems, and you didn't do it right. It means you're a rapist, Harry. Bernard, Ellery's. Your gay struggle and sob story is a piece of shit, Judy Shepard. Harry created messiahs of Dave, John, and Adam. The memory that you guys created sucks because the premise of what you used to do it. And so, guess what? They have the evidence of the mutilations of me, Brian, and Heidi Beswick and all that. Understand? You're stupid shit, Perlita, because you stole it from Bailey and Kim and my cousins and some other girls that probably deserved it first. And they already had one that was starting to work until your white lion fag came through and started tearing up cities. And that's what Brian and I are proving. You're prison fag. And then you guys taught your children to be prison fag and to embrace it, Dave. And that's fucking stupid. And you didn't know with Bernard what was going on with the Jonestown or, the Branch Davidians and the, Havens Gate. So that's why you got turn up heads and look stupid, Bernard, because you're thieves and liars in the first place. Okay, fake eye? Load it up for them, Google, Apple, Microsoft. Supposedly they'd won because Perlita said the hillbillies made the internet first and they didn't. And that's why you're going to look like a fool for the end of time, Perlita, because you were a whore and a skank with your ghetto friends and inserted your tack into something that was already working and ruined it. So if you guys had followed the medical stuff first and set up the school first instead of having the terrorist attack until it comes through and ruining everything, you guys would be 10 times further when it was working as opposed to you guys' shit rig that you got going now. Get it, Joe? You run the shit semi-truck rig with your specialized bald Negro Freddy and your supposed special grandson Brian Faust. You betray people, Joe. You have fun with your fake setup with the Ministry of Sound and shit, thief. What you do, Joe, is not cool. You don't teach people how to do things right. You know what they say in Die Hard? Yippee-ki-yay, those cowboys. Your westernized theory, Joe, instead of learning from other people, if you really wanted to rewind, you guys should have asked other nations to help you and learn from their cultures first, instead of blowing them up. There's your school there, Robo Rapist Knight of Ministry. It never belonged to you. They already had plans for the group of us, and you guys fucked it up 3 times in a row. You're a rapist, Joe. You're proud of being a child rapist, Robo Knight, and that's the gift you give to your kids and your daughter, Red Randy. Hey, how about some of you deadbeat fathers make a school for yourselves to learn how to be real parents? Hey, it's the pew. Don Wiley isn't my mom, Robo Knight. You're not my dad, Robo Knight. Neither is Elton. Neither is the shit ploy you guys got going with your con and scan and grift. Maybe if you would listen to some of us who actually told you the fucking truth in the first place, you guys wouldn't have a problem. But Stan, Stan gotta go down up there. He slept with a black girl when he was a little kid, but never slept with her, never had sex with her. So, but you guys' whole premise is still trying to screw over me, Heather, and my kindergarten teacher. And that's why you guys are fucking stupid. That's just one example out of many. Have fun with your piece of shit, Perlita. Ghetto right to survive of lies. And so that's why the Israelis and the Japanese and all those people get to make fun of all of you, because the Antilla man and his copyright stamping and all that shit he does everywhere, and you guys' boxes, and Bernard putting up his cans to make sure nobody can steal it. But it proves that you're the minor thieves. Gold rushing, stealing shit, stealing the diamonds. You guys' whole crime is here. And you guys, like I said, what you do, your technology is going to reflect what you do. And that's why I do what I do, is I go, hey, NASA, were they the ones that made fun of you? Were they the ones that poked your eyes out? And now you guys know who to avoid. And so now we can fix that tile. And you guys can profess that you fixed the tile of the Ministry of Sound and all that stuff, and fix the boy that you guys actually were the ones that killed. They get to go, take a big look at all of it with the tech company to go, now we can avoid both groups of child rapists in the prison hospital, Elton Anderson and shit. How about the group of you who fucked it all up, who apologized to those families that you destroyed? But see, you guys can't, because you guys killed them off like a bunch of dumb fucks that you are.